So, I hate all of this right now. Welcome back to another episode of Survival Minecraft Modded, and we are in a deep dark city. I went mining a little too much, but I need to sync up a portal so I can get down here. Apparently vertical stuff doesn't really matter, but I've already tripped a streaker like 2 or 3 times, so I'm kind of worried about being here any longer. So we're gonna go ahead and sync up this portal. It was almost good. So I need to move it some blocks upwards. Otherwise this is really good. But yes, welcome back to Survival Minecraft and all that. I hope logging out of the world kind of resets the warden, because I really want to loot that city. I went on a creative test world to also figure out just what we need to do to get into the deeper, darker dimension. Yes, we still have to kill a warden. I experimented, and apparently I went up at least 24 blocks, and then I pelted it with a bow until it died. The warden, that is. So, with that said, I think I'm able to kill a warden. And this might feel cheaty to some of you, but I do have keep inventory per death on. So I wouldn't be losing anything, I would just have to make my way to this portal again. But what we're going to do is we're going to move it to 260 and back a little bit to 40. We're probably going to try and get down as low as we can, because the Y level doesn't really matter. I want to figure out how to get onto the roof of the Nether, so that's going to be another project later down the road. Now, what was I think I was working on needing to sync a Nether portal over to the fortress that I found. I took a screenshot of that, so I know where those cords are, but it's going to be a while before we can get there in the overworld. So I'm thinking nether travel might actually be the best course of action. I definitely want the raw obsidian. So we need 260. We need to go down, because I want to be as low as possible. And we need to go to 40. That's what I would be saying if I am sane, but I am not. So there's nether reeds down there. Those might be worth it to get. Do I need that? Okay, so this should be fine. do need to build this back up a little bit. I 100% need to go empty my inventory before I go raiding that villa, that nether ancient city. Alright, I think this will be deep enough. Let's light this, and we'll take a screenshot of these coordinates. We should probably go through to make sure that we can actually teleport. That is a go. Okay. I'm so utterly terrified. There's actually only one block that I really want out of a deep dark right now, or deeper darker. And that is Gloom Slate, because it's another one of those nice tan, really dark blocks. And I generally have a thing for those. We gotta see about getting back to 0-0. I think one of my fun big projects would be building a railroad. Oh god. What is this? Tritarium? Tritarium dust. What does that do? Tritarium dust. Is it like gunpowder? What do the tritarium fragments do? Oh. Okay, so that gives us a good thing to go for the foulite dust. It's very dense material. Holy jeez. It might be beneficial. Wow. That is actually crazy. So we need to go up if we can. We'll definitely remember where that is. I also need to watch out for the hoglins. Is that another bastion, or is that the one that I found before? I'm gonna screenshot from this side, because this might be the one that I found before. It would be amazing if it's not. Keep thinking that sulfur is like something really, really important. I still need to find a warped forest, unfortunately. Ooh. And located. That's fun. I know I said we'd be exploring that deep dark biome. That city, specifically. I still have stuff that I have not covered from what I wanted to do in the previous episode. But this is me we're talking about. And I like to let things... I need to be going that way, don't I? Yeah. So let's go up some more. What are you? Just because I was already collecting it. Probably be a good idea to get lower than I am right now. Ow, my legs. Owie, my legs. That hurt so badly. Oh. Holy crap. If this was my hardcore world, I would have lost it right there. Oh. Sure my guy is gonna be feeling that in the morning. Trying to see if there's anything else of relevance. It was such a pain in the backside to find that city, by the way. I would rather not. So... until I can regain my sanity, the plan for this episode... I have knowledge of a very specific automatic fishing farm, and I kind of need to fix my food supply, because I am distinctly lacking. And I've done the design enough. It's another thing by Zumavoid, I might have mentioned it. I think I can build it like on camera and it will not take too long. The only problem that I see occurring is that I'm distinctly lacking hoppers. I should probably go over my haul of what I got from my digging session going to that ancient city, though. Here's the inventory. A lot of gold, orichalcum, demonite, adamantite. I got some iron. I got 15 diamonds out of it. Got the raw obsidian. I made this guy a while back. Tritarium dust, we're going to be using that. I got a bunch of scarlet emeralds. Titanium and mithril are really good, and now I have these. And to top it all off, I am past my portal. How far away can 00 be? Down from where I am? It should be up here and to the left, correct? It was in a really awkward spot that I had to resync. I don't remember what level it was. I think it was like... Was it down here? I just flat out need to go to layer 00. Okay. Think. Yeah, it's right over there. Okay. Stupid pig thing. Nope. Here it is. Okay, let's go home. Like, oh my god. Also, I set this up off camera. Ta-da! So this is that screenshot that I put up of the fishing dock. I actually stored all the things for that fish farm that I mentioned right in here. So we're just going to need all of these things, and I can put it together in a little bit. And then I started making a portal. I also started digging down this chunk specifically for the slime farm later on. And for right now, I need to put all this stuff into... Do I have a stack of ore anywhere? We'll just go ahead and do this then. We will go put away the rest of this stuff. We can make a full set of diamond gear now, so that'll probably be a really good idea. Raw demonite. Let's put this away. We're one short of making a scarlet emerald hammer. And low on tungsten as well. Lithium is a new ore that I found while looking for that ancient city. And I guess it's for like batteries and whatnot. I remember why I made the stupid ladders they were going to build down in there. While all this is smelting though, I should probably put the Hellfire Crystal away. I should probably also make some more stuff for herself. Let's put the raw material in here for now. And then this can go in here. Oh, I have an amazing thing that I should have made a long time ago. It's called a portable crafting table. And what we can do... Well, we need a wither rod. So I need to kill a wither skeleton for that. I guess I can't do that right now anyway. Whoopsies. I mean, I was going to, but I didn't realize I needed to kill withers for, well, wither skellies for their bones. Actually, let's go grab that ore, even though I just put it away. I think we're gonna, yeah. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna put the obsidian in there. And then we're gonna put the demonite in here. Still does not go fast whatsoever. I'm gonna check see my durability. So we'll 1561. We'll adamantite. Also 1561. Okay, so we can get away with either of these for a good pickaxe. Alright. Demonite ingot. So it looks cool, but I'm not sure if it's good. 330, 480, 450, 390. Doesn't tell me the durability though. It's iron level. Alright. Smelt the lithium. I'll gladly make an obsidian pickaxe for myself if I need to. Alright, time check. Already 22 minutes in. Oh my lord. Let's put these ores away. And then, oh yeah, I forgot, I also got potatoes! Yay! We can make more farm stuff later. We are going to see, we're going to grab a crafting table. I need to see, do I have excess ladders. Oak trapdoor. Alright, so we need a bucket of water, and we need to get all those materials out of the barrels that we were talking about. And then we can dig a spot, and we can make this thing happen. We'll put all the non-needed things over to the side for the moment. We'll put these fishing rods up here. Okay. Now let's find a spot that won't be impeding things. Actually, let's put this here. Alright, so we can stand to go down a few more. And this. It is getting dark outside, so I think this will do. Let's widen this to 5 by 5. Cool. Now we are free to start building. Let's use some of these ladders though. And the trapdoor. we're good. Let's take a rest and store all the stuff. I think we'll only need a stack of the cobblestone. Glad I'm getting achievements. And I say quick on putting this thing together, but it has to actually work. So, we'll just do this. And if I remember correctly, I think I need to make this a little wider. So we can start with the chest system. Actually, this needs to be in a little. And I also need to make this deeper, apparently. As for... let's put the rest of these in, yeah. So temporary building blocks. And I believe... we do this. And then I think we place the note block above. And then we waterlog this. Now, if that's correct, and we stand here, the pressure plate might be for the top of this, actually. Okay. Let's grab that. I think the pressure plate goes on top. And then I think might have to reference the video because I don't remember how exactly this looks. It's either this pressure plate here or it's the trapdoor. But because we're right-clicking the note block, yeah, what's my time looking like? 30 minutes. I'm gonna go take a look to make sure I did this right. I don't think it is correct. So, 1 sec. Okay, there's 2 things that I have to fix. So, 1, this note block needs to not be right here. So, let's grab it. We also have to push this ball back 1 more time. So, let's do that. So the note block has to be over there. So we'll place that here. And then the trapdoor, if I have this correct, needs to be right above said note block. So what we can do is we can place this, then this, and fix it like so. Now, if you press F3 and T at the same time, this will also work, because it'll reload all your chunks and your game, and it'll keep your right click going so you don't even have to look at everything. So there we go. Now it's working. So what I can use this for is infinite food, and because there's a very specific data pack that I have installed, I get the original fishing loots. So that means treasures included. And fun things are fun, so I can just AFK and do this for a while. Game would flat out be over if I get a mending fishing rod. Mending with Luck of the Sea 3 and Unbreaking 3 is the best thing. Also lure, but... So even with that little bit of stuff, we can see how much we got. Punch 2 bow, not bad. 4 catches, we got a bow, 2 cod, and a salmon. It's really nice. Now that that is working, I can actually pretty this place up a little bit if I so chose. But I'm not going to be down here much, considering y'all don't really care to see AFK fishing, I would suppose. So we can put the rest of this junk away. I need to get more water. I'm going to keep my 2 fishing rods with me until I actually get going elsewhere. I need to get sugar cane because I'm making my enchanter table. And I'm doing this with all like non-enchanted stuff, by the way. So it's kind of like really, really slow. Duh, that's why I'm over here. Craft. Alright. Now that all this is underway, we're going to rest again. I'm going to put these ingots away. Again, I apologize for not exploring that city, but I am woefully overcumbered here. And I really don't want to tango with a warden for one potential block. But I would like to have all the loot out of there eventually. I still need to find a warped forest. That's like my utmost concern right now. Put these away as well. Let's rest. I want to show you what I've been doing with those two spawners down there. I have to yell at one of my dogs real quick. Mint chocolate is phenomenal. I didn't really mean to yell at a dog. It's just they get in these chewing fits because they have like anxiety and itches. But it's like it gets to the point where it's overly excessive. I'm sure all you dog owners have had some semblance of dealing with their anxiety. Just 14 years, pretty much, I've had to deal with dogs' anxiety, and it's just... everybody has their limits. And it's not even my senior dog that's dealing with that right now. It's actually my 8-year-old. He is just... I don't know what to say about that. But anyway, y'all remember down here what I was doing. I need to get some soul sand. So it'll be a good thing for us to find a soul sand valley. But I completely dug all this out. I have these two spawners, and what we're going to do is we're going to make this pit, well, this trench. We're going to go up here. We're going to make sure it's 3 blocks, and we're going to go all the way up, and we're going to drop them into a kill chamber. That's the plan with all this. And I can layer things here so that the mobs can still pass through without hitches. It's just I have to have signs hovering from nothing. So I'm gonna line all this up. Zombies are only 2 high. Spiders are 1 tall but 2 wide. So they all have to go up here and then they have to fall down to their death. Now, for the zombies, it would be a real good thing to have the rotten flesh out of them, because I can actually smelt that into leather with the mods that I have. As for the spiders, I can use the string to help tan the leather that I make from these. So it would be really beneficial for that. But that's all I've done with this thus far. I want to continue building the slime farm. I haven't even really started digging that out yet. I have to get my confidence up to raid that ancient city. But right now I'm more concerned with finding a warped forest, which I still have yet to do. So what we can do about that is we can go into the nether again. We can set our nature's compass to warped forest and see where that is. And then I can farm some endermen, and then we can... well, I can work on linking up that portal to the nether farm, or the nether fortress. But I unfortunately still have a lot to do before we can actually go battle the Ender Dragon. Fun fact, I haven't really used an elytra, so I don't know, like, that sort of luxury, because I like running around in circles a lot. So to speak. But for the time being, these things. They all go in here. We can make a Scarlet Emerald hammer now, which is really nice. Just, it sucks that it takes 27 of any ore to make a big hammer. And I kind of need to make a new one, so... yeah, I'll probably do that off screen, but I'm also going to show you my enchanting area real quick. I haven't really started too much, because I need sugarcane to grow so I can make paper, so I can make books, etc. And I still have yet to finish the second floor. But it does look like all my sugarcane is ready to be harvested, so let's do that. Could boost my output if, one, I remembered to harvest it, and two, if I expanded how much I have. So if we... I think we have an extra, yeah. Let's make this into paper. And then we make it into our books. And then we can add another 3 of those bookshelves. We'll grab some lapis so we can see what a low-level enchants we decide to show up, or would decide to show up. Alright, so that's going to start pulling from everything. Power 2, Skulk Smite. More damage to Skulk enemies, I imagine. Sharpness 2. What about Adamantite? Unbreaking 2. Excuse me. That's weird. What about Topaz? Seems like Adamantite has better enchantability. I could probably do some low-level enchantments on all this stuff. Wrong thing, but that's really nice. Fortune, okay. This would probably help me later on. What is wrecking? Need to upgrade literally everything. Can I get something better on the bow yet? I guess not. Okay. So the last thing that I want to do for this episode, we got some minor enchantments going, so that's good. Should I check all my armor, like especially the mithril stuff? Protection 2. I mean, it'll help. This is just for now. Aqua Affinity would let us dig better underwater. We get protection 1 out of it, not bad. Anything better on the bow yet? I'll take the power 2. Alright. If I can get infinity, that would be really nice. Can I enchant? I cannot enchant the flint and steel. I really need to find some villagers to get mending on this stuff. Nice upgrade for the shovel. Okay, now enough time being wasted. I'm gonna put this Unbreaking book onto my helmet, just so it's a bit more well-rounded real quick. We're gonna go into the Nether and we're gonna set our compass to locate that specific biome or two. I need this off. So we have an Unbreaking 3 fishing rod. That should help a lot. Okay. Alright. And 46 minutes. Yeah, this will definitely be the last thing. If the forest is really close, that might be a good thing if we want to... Negative 255, 322. Okay, so it's in that direction. I think I'm gonna go looking for that off screen. I also want to start setting up my Nether hub so I can get my netherite going. So with the ladders, I'm literally gonna start digging like downwards from probably over here. So this will be fun. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna apologize again about the ancient city. I don't know what I want to do with that yet, but I need to raid it. There's a lot of good stuff in there. And if I can prove that I can delete a warden, I think that'll be fine. But I have a whole plan. If I can get a power 5 netherite bow, damage modifier is 3 times, and pull speed is 10% faster. This thing does a lot of damage, and if I can get arrows onto a Power 5 addition to this, holy crud, we are going to be in a good spot. And I can also eventually make a potential netherite hammer. I can make a diamond hammer, then I can just upgrade it like this. That is so much better. Yeah, I'll definitely think about doing that. So I'm going to do all the things that I said. I'm going to find my warped forest. I'm going to set up my netherite mine. And I'm going to do a couple other things. Probably AFK at that fish farm for a while. But yeah, that will do it from me for you for the night. So thank you so much for watching. Do stay tuned for more, and I will see you in the next one. Bye 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 bye.